Hello everybody and welcome to Notre Dame High School, the site of tonight's Section 5 boys basketball matchup. It's a rematch between two Genesee Region League rivals, the host Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the visiting Oakfield-Alabama Hornets. My name is Alex Brasky, here to take you through tonight's action on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Before we get too deep into tonight's broadcast, let us first thank our sponsors, beginning with our scoreboard sponsor, and that is, of course, Casella Waste. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is our #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Genesee Community College, Genesee, your path. GCC offers 60-plus affordable academic programs and over 120 scholarships for you to begin your next journey. Apply for free online today, genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Check out their website, empiretractor.com, or visit in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds in Batavia. Also, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York. Dr. George Vito has over 30 years of experience and strives to deliver the best ankle and foot care in Western New York. Podiatry services for Leroy, Buffalo, Dunkirk, and Gola, Batavia, and the surrounding areas. The Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York are the physicians to turn to for reliable ankle and foot centers in the area. Visit them online, Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York.com, or call today a location near you. Also, the Caryville Inn in Oakfield. Join them tonight and every Thursday night for Trivia Night. 585-948-9780. If you're enjoying dinner or a drink at the Caryville Inn, make sure you have us live on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Also, Main Street Insurance Agency. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has office locations in Attica and Warsaw and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. That's Main Street Insurance Agency. Also, the host of tonight's game, Notre Dame High School. When the administration at Notre Dame asked their students why they love NDHS, the same word was repeated again and again, and that word was family. At Notre Dame, students develop authentic relationships with nurturing teachers, dedicated coaches, and administrators committed to their mission. At Notre Dame, students thrive in the physically and emotionally safe environment where they learn to take chances and push their academic abilities. Notre Dame invites you to discover the difference at their open house, February 2nd, from 6 to 7:30 p.m. or call to schedule a visit today. Lastly, Rebecca Guzdeck. Choosing happy is the key. Contact Rebecca Guzdeck, licensed real estate salesperson at Keller Williams Realty. Call her today, 716-777-2468, or email at smile4beck@kw.com. So once again, Alex Brasky with you, getting ready to take you through tonight's action between Notre Dame and Oakfield-Alabama. This is indeed a rematch of a previous regular season matchup that took place in the finals of the Batavia Lions Club tournament. Joe! Try to give my man Joe a shout out. We'll get him on the way back. Oakfield was defeated by Notre Dame 64-55 in that final game. Notre Dame was without one of its top scorers, Ryan Fitzpatrick, in that game. He has since returned from injury. He will be in the fold tonight. So a significant addition for the Irish, having already defeated this Hornets team by a 9-point margin on December 29th. During that game, Notre Dame trailed by 6 at the half, trailed by 7 at the end of the third quarter, and stormed all the way back, outscoring Oakfield 29-13 in the fourth quarter to seize the victory. So Oakfield-Alabama will look to repeat what they accomplished through the first 3 quarters of that previous matchup, while Notre Dame will look to extend what they were able to accomplish during the fourth quarter of that matchup here this evening. For the Hornets in that game on December 29th, Kyle Porter recorded a team-high 18 points, including 2 3-pointers, while no other Oakfield-Alabama scorer finished in double figures. Notre Dame during that game was led by Jay Antonor. He was the tournament MVP. He scored 19 points, all 2-point field goals, along with 3 made free throws, while Hayden Groff contributed 15 points, including 6 in the fourth quarter, and Jimmy Finera scored 13 points, including 7 in the fourth quarter. So those are some of the names that we will look to tonight from both sides as we prepare for what should be a old-fashioned Genesee Region League matchup. We pause for a moment here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. All right, we are just about ready for tip-off here at Notre Dame High School. Should be a good game between two talented teams. Once again, this is a rematch from earlier this season, a game that was won by Notre Dame. It does appear as if we are experiencing some choppy connection issues. It is a packed gymnasium. We are relying on our hotspot here. So we are hoping that the connection does clear up, but if it doesn't, we'll do what we can to adjust that and make sure that as the game goes, we try to shore that up as best as we can. That may involve us taking the stream down momentarily, but right now we're going to try to ride it out and see if the connection issues resolve themselves. Here we go. Game comes away with the opening tip. Jordan Welker initiating the possession for the Irish. He will be one of the top scorers here for Notre Dame if all bodes well. Hayden Groff bouncing into the corner for Jaden Sherwood. Down the lane, up and no good. Rebound goes to Braden Smith, and now here's Kyle Porter going the other way for Oakfield-Alabama. Down the lane, up and good. Oakfield-Alabama takes the first lead of the game. They're ahead 2-0 on the layup from Kyle Porter. Panera in the corner, bounces it into Sherwood. He throws it into the first row. A turnover committed by the Irish, back into the hands of the Hornets. So Oakfield-Alabama with the 2-0 advantage. Looking to get a bit of vengeance here tonight following that early regular season defeat in front of a large crowd at Genesee Community College in the Batavia Lions Club Pete Harris Memorial Tournament. Braden Smith hanging and misfiring around the rim and out. Rebound goes to Jordan Welker. Now here comes Notre Dame. Welker to the rim, a lot of contact. You could hear the slap from here, but no call. Oakfield-Alabama quickly the other way. Smith, a nice pump fake inside. And OA takes a 4-0 lead. That was a foul committed by Noah Courier against Jordan Welker and a missed call by the official underneath. Braden Smith swipes this away from Jimmy Fanera, and the Hornets maintain control in the early going. Colton Yassis on the other end. 6-0 Hornets. Timeout called by Notre Dame. And Coach Mikey Rapone letting the official know that he missed the call underneath on his senior point guard. We'll pause for a moment and thank our sponsors here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Casella Waste, your local waste and recycling service provider, 585-308-0662. You can find them online at casella.com. Also, Genesee Community College. Apply for free online at genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor. You can find them online at empiretractor.com. The Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York, simply Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York.com. Also, the Caryville Inn, 25 Main Street in Oakfield. And we'll get to a few more of our sponsors as we go here. 6:18 remaining here in the first quarter as Oakfield-Alabama has jumped out to a quick 6-0 lead, and Notre Dame turns it over once again. Here comes Courier in transition into the corner for Porter along the baseline. He has it taken away, and now Welker will move quickly for the Irish up the other end. Loses the handle on it and loses his dribble, but gets it away to Ryan Fitzpatrick back into the starting lineup for the Irish, wearing a heavy knee brace, but that doesn't inhibit him from making his way to the rim and finishing above the rim. While Yassis on the other end makes it 8-2. I gave the Notre Dame points to Oakfield on that last basket, but we're all squared up on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. 6-point lead for the Irish. 5:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Into the corner for Fanera. Braden Smith, active hands once again, diving on the floor after the loose ball. Who's it off of? Nobody. Smith came up with the loose ball. Oakfield-Alabama called timeout. They will have possession following another Notre Dame turnover. What defense created by the Hornets in the early going. We'd also like to thank Main Street Insurance Agency. You can visit them online, mainstreetagency.com. Also, Notre Dame High School. You can call to schedule a visit, 585-343-2783. And last but not least, Rebecca Guzdek, licensed real estate salesperson at Keller Williams Realty. Smile for Beck at KW.com. We got a good one going here in the early going. Oakfield-Alabama with an 8-2 lead over host Notre Dame. 5:18 remaining in the first quarter. Oakfield will inbound following the hustle play from Smith that kept possession in the hands of the Hornets. Head coach Ryan Steller leading Oakfield-Alabama, two-time defending sectional champion Hornets, looking for their third straight title, and that's a travel called on Porter as he goes crashing to the floor. On the other side, Mikey Rapone leading Notre Dame in his first season as head coach. The Irish coming off a sectional championship in their own right last year under longtime head coach Mike Rapone Sr., who walked away after his final season in 2021. Nice putback there from Jordan Welker, and that cuts the OA lead down to 4 points midway through this first frame. Yasis through the lane. He's been a key contributor thus far for OA, but unable to find the range and the touch on that one. And Groff gets it to Fitzpatrick, and now into the hands of Welker. Fading away, missed the rim. Smith on the rebound. Aiden Warner down the baseline. Bounce pass to Noah Courier. Slaps the backboard as he finishes at the rim. 6-point lead for the Hornets. Groff on the wing. Welker looking to post up Yasis inside. Wouldn't recommend that. Fitzpatrick misfires from deep. And Warner's there for the rebound. Here comes OA trailing by 6. Nice bounce pass to Porter from Yasis. And it's down to a 4-point Irish, It's up to an 8-point Hornets lead. Getting a little bit ahead of myself here with this fast-paced play in the early going. And a block committed by Noah Courier, as looked like an elbow was thrown by Hayden Groff, but the official saw the block, called the block, remains in the hands of the Irish with 3:24 remaining here in the first. Antonor from the block, tried to finish through the arms of Porter, unable to do so. Solid defense there from the OA senior. Smith, nice attack to the basket. And he gets the roll. 10-point lead for Oakfield-Alabama. They've begun this game red hot on both ends of the floor. Lobbed inside to Groff. Warner tips it away. Here comes Porter in transition. Porter through 2 defenders, and he's fouled. First free throw from Porter is good. And 2 for 2 for Kyle Porter. That one taken away, another turnover committed by the Irish. Smith ahead to Porter. Porter attacking Antnor. Into the corner for Yasis. 3-ball! OA can do no wrong. They lead it by 15 with 2:15 remaining in the first quarter on the Irish home floor. Notre Dame needs to find some offense here. They go to Sherwood inside. Yasis comes through and rejects it. Courier in transition. Listen to this crowd. This is an away game for the Hornets, and they can feel the vibe as their team has come out and blitzed the host Irish. They lead it by 17 with 1:58 remaining in the first quarter, and head coach Mikey Rapone letting his players hear it in the timeout here. Oakfield-Alabama must be weary of this hot start. They got off to a hot start against Notre Dame the first time these two teams met up, only for Notre Dame to score 29 points in the fourth quarter and storm back and steal that victory. So the Hornets certainly looking for a complete performance here tonight. They've started well, still with 3 1/3 quarters remaining. Notre Dame with the ball out of the timeout. Jaden Sherwood will bring it up the floor. George Woodruff onto the floor now for Notre Dame. Welker takes a break. And Smith a little bit over-aggressive on the pursuit. He's called for a foul in the passing lane. Notre Dame will keep it. Here comes Welker back to the table. Panera trying to attack Smith, but he traveled. Another turnover committed by Notre Dame. That's the thing about turnovers. Once you commit a few, they can start to snowball on you. Notre Dame has been unable to stem the tide here in the early going. They trail by 17. They've managed just 4 points over the first 6.5 minutes of this game. Porter from the parking lot, no good. Rebound goes to George Woodruff. Here comes Jaden Sherwood in transition. Sherwood all the way to the basket, but Braden Smith takes the charge. Offensive foul called against Sherwood, and OA is putting forth as perfect a performance as you'll see through the first 6:45 of this first quarter, and Sherwood a little bit banged up after crashing to the floor. He'll be sub 4 as Groff comes back on for the Irish. 21-4 is your score. Notre Dame grasping at straws here. Yasis got it tipped away by Antonor, but good hustle to regain possession for the Irish. Welker lobs it ahead to Fanera, back out to Groff. Boy, do the Irish need this. And Groff short and off to the left. Now here comes Courier dribbling it out of bounds off his foot. So Notre Dame will take back over. The Irish desperately need a bucket right now. Desperately. Antonor down the baseline, tried the reverse layup, but it was rejected by Yasis, his second block of the first quarter. But the Hornets turned it over. Fanera came up with the loose ball. Up ahead to Groff. Groff back out to Fanera for 3. Good! Jimmy Fanera breaks the drought. Down to a 14-point Oakfield advantage as they look to slow it down with 15 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Smith kicks it out to Courier. Courier into the lane, up and under, and it's good. Solid response from the Hornets. 3 seconds remaining. Notre Dame has to go quickly. Welker from half court. No good. Oakfield heads to the second with a 16-point lead. And the frustration visible and audible on Notre Dame's sideline, as they have had no answers here in the early going. We'd like to thank Casella Waste, your #1 service provider for all your waste and recycling needs. Also, Genesee Community College, apply online for free, genesee.edu. Also, Empire Tractor, empiretractor.com. The Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York, 34 Swan Street in Batavia or 8745 Lake Street Road in Leroy. Also, the Caryville Inn, 25 Main Street in Oakfield, serving up fantastic entrees and cold drinks as well. Also, Main Street Insurance Agency, licensed to sell insurance in New Jersey, New York, Texas, Pennsylvania, Georgia, and Florida. Also, Notre Dame High School, 73 Union Street in Batavia, 585-343-2783. Recognized for the 16th consecutive year as your #1 secondary school in Genesee, Wyoming, and Orleans counties. Also, Rebecca Guzdeck, 5500 Main Street in Williamsville, 716-777-2468. So we're back to action here for the second quarter here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. Opening with possession will be Oakfield-Alabama with a 16-point advantage. Bodie High checking into the game for the Hornets for the first time tonight. Smith down the lane, offensive foul. Jordan Welker sacrifices the body, takes the charge. Offensive foul called against Smith. It's his second foul of this first half. Could be the momentum shift Notre Dame's been looking for. Let's see if they can capitalize on the offensive end. Finera for three, no good. Smith in there for the rebound. And the Hornets throw it away. Another turnover committed by the Hornets. And too many turnovers for each side here in the early going. Finera from the wing, down the lane, scoop shot, no good. Nice box out from Yasis. He's been a beast on the boards in the early going, but another turnover in transition committed by the Hornets as they throw it away. Into the game now for Oakfield-Alabama. For the first time tonight, we'll see Austin Pangrazio. He comes into the game for Smith after that turnover and his second foul committed just moments before. Antonor from the wing, guarded closely by Yasis. Antonor to the rack, no good. Pangrazio with the rebound. Yasis up the floor to Porter. Porter working against Woodruff, hands it off to Hyde underneath. Hyde in traffic, no good. Both teams dive after it. Groff comes up with the loose ball and now into the hands of Welker. Antonor along the baseline, bounces it over to Finera, up top to Woodruff for three, no good. Courier on the rebound. Here comes Courier now with it. Into the corner for Yasis. Yasis, Euro step through traffic, no good. Gets his own rebound. Out to Courier, pump fake to gain himself some room. And misfires from the short corner, but Hyde is there for the rebound, the putback, and he'll head to the line to look to make it a three-point play. A little bit inside info on Bodie Hyde, the quarterback of the champion Oakfield-Alabama Elba football team. And now a role player for the Hornets during the basketball season. So a change of roles for Hyde certainly, but he's fulfilled his duties nonetheless. 6:08 remaining in the second quarter. It's been all Oakfield. Closing in on a 20-point lead. Finera thought about it. Instead gets it to Antonor. Antonor back to Finera. Finera attacking the rim. And he's fouled. He'll head to the line. Fitzpatrick has seen an extended absence in this game, and I do not, he's right there in front of me on the floor. He was out previously, but Woodruff now on the bench. Fitzpatrick now back into the ball game for the Irish. Boy, do they need his contributions offensively. So here's Finera. One more attempt from the free throw line. as he missed the first opportunity. For 2 for Finera, but Antonor is there for the rebound. Fitzpatrick for 3. Off the mark. Tipping it away was Bryson Berry, who's onto the floor for the first time for the Irish. Nice job working an extra possession for Notre Dame by Berry. Finera bounces it into Berry, but he has it knocked away from behind by Pangrazio. Porter loses Fitzpatrick in transition all the way to the rim, and he's fouled. And Finera appears to be banged up. He limps his way to the bench. Woodruff will come on for the Irish now. So 1 for 2, and it's now a 20-point lead for the Hornets. Welker to the rim. Good response for Notre Dame. They need to go on a run here to close the first half. They hope to work their way back. Otrapone in the ear of the official in the far corner. Courier for 3, air ball. Pangrazio on the rebound, but he throws it directly to Antonor. Antonor in transition. Nice Euro step, left-handed attempt. No good. Porter on the rebound. Courier down the lane. Through contact, Berry commits the foul. That will send Courier to the line. Courier converts the first free throw. Two for 2 for Courier. Three ball from Welker, no good. Another 3 ball from Welker, no good. Courier to the rack. Oakfield's largest lead of the game. It's now swelled to 22 points midway through this second quarter. Maverick Hall down the lane, and a foul on the floor committed by the Hornets. Oakfield will keep it, Notre Dame will keep it underneath. Foul called against Notre Dame, a slam of the ball. A little bit of emotion shown by Hall, but the official tells him, do that again, you're probably going to get a tee. So 4 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. 22-point Oakfield lead. Frustrations being shown by Notre Dame, which has had no answers for the Hornets' blitzkrieg here tonight. Porter for 3, no good. Pangrazio working hard inside off the leg of Notre Dame. It will stay with OA. Porter to hide at the top of the key. Now into the hands of Courier, and an offensive foul, a push-off committed by Courier as he used the forearm to gain some position from the defender Welker, and now we'll see if a technical or a bench warning is issued to Notre Dame. It's a bench warning issued to Notre Dame head coach Mikey Rapone. A 22-point lead for Oakfield-Alabama. Fitzpatrick hanging and firing from the lane, no good. He'll head to the line for 2 shots after the foul committed by Pangrazio. We'll see if Notre Dame can find their way into double digits here with 3:20 remaining in the second quarter. Fitzpatrick connects on the first, down to a 21-point Oakfield lead. Onto the floor for OA, Avery Watterson. Quick note on Watterson. He is the all-time leader in point after attempts made in a single season in New York's Section 5, excuse me. The Section 5 record holder is Watterson for PATs during the football season. Plenty of football players on both sides. Multi-sport athletes abound on the floor tonight. As Pangrazio, a tough rebound and a putback. Oakfield has answered every Notre Dame basket, it seems. Welker from the elbow, no good. Hall fighting for the rebound, but Yasis able to tip it in to Hyde. But he turns it over. Welker now to the basket, fading away, no good. Yasis again on the rebound. Pushed up the floor to Porter, who's doing a bit of cherry picking, and he couldn't come up with the layup, and it's out of bounds as Watterson tried to save it. 2:30 remaining here in the first half. Woodruff back to the table for the Irish. All trying to set a screen for Fitzpatrick. Nice lob pass to him inside. And an even better finish from Maverick Hall through a bit of contact underneath. Down to a 20-point Oakfield lead. 2 minutes remaining here in the second. Yasis to Watterson. Hanging and misfiring, but collecting the rebound. Now Hall collects the defensive rebound, and he's done a nice job in there for Notre Dame during limited action. Roth inside. 4-0 run for Notre Dame. Haven't been able to say that very often here tonight, as it's now down to an 18-point Oakfield lead. Watterson in the corner. Guarded closely by Fitzpatrick, who comes in to commit the foul. And the Notre Dame school student section is aghast. Oakfield-Alabama into the bonus. Both teams into the bonus, as both teams have committed 7 personal fouls here tonight. Watterson knocks down the first attempt. Watterson off the mark on the second attempt. Welker on the rebound, quickly up the floor to Antinor. Antinor tried to bounce it over to Fitzpatrick. It was kicked away by Brendan Westcott, who's into the game for OA for the first time tonight. Fitzpatrick off the dribble into the lane. Can't finish. Watterson on the rebound. Here comes Yasis. Up the floor to Westcott. Westcott out to Yasis. Yasis down the lane. And he converts. Lead is back above 20 points. It's a 21-point advantage for the Hornets. Nice pass to Woodruff from Welker. But Aiden Warner threw it into the wall. Relentless defense being displayed by the Hornets here tonight. Fitzpatrick into the lane, hands it off to Woodruff, scoops it under to Antinor, now into the hands of Groff. Antinor on the rebound, and he's fouled. That will send him to the line for 1 and 1. Antinor misses the front end. When you're trailing by 21, you need everything you can get. And Notre Dame has been off the mark from the free throw line in the early going. Yasis, no good. Walterson, a tough rebound. And a putback. Grabbed it away from Fitzpatrick. That ball tipped away. Antinor tried to put it up and in, but it was no good. Woodruff from the corner, closed off by Westcott and Yasis. Now it's Welker looking to reset with 15 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Groff into the lane. Stops, pops, no good. Antinor, offensive rebound. He can't get it to go. Here comes Warner pushing the pace. Yasis down the lane at the buzzer. And a travel is called. We'll head to the half. A 23-point lead for Oakfield-Alabama. My goodness gracious, what a surge from the Hornets during the first half. We head to halftime. We'll take a break here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. right, welcome back to Notre Dame High School. Oakfield-Alabama with a 23-point lead at the end of the first half. We'll see if Coach Mikey Rapone gave the Irish the old Matt Foley speech, and we'll see if the Irish can get back on the right track. And they do right there with a three from Ryan Fitzpatrick. The defense on the other end swatting that one away from Porter. But Oakfield-Alabama able to maintain possession. It's down to a 20-point advantage. Smith from the free throw line, no good. Jaden Sherwood on the rebound. He missed much of the first half with an injury to his chin. He comes out with a bandage on that chin here in the second half. Irish with a stop on defense. We'll see if they can convert it into offense, and they do! Count the basket. Fitzpatrick, 5 quick points to begin this third quarter of play. Down to an 18-point lead. Fitzpatrick looking to make it a 3-point play. And he misses the free throw. The Irish remain cold from the charity stripe. Porter going quickly the other way, but he'll pull it back out and reset. And now a significant wet spot under the basket will be attended to. Back to action. Oakfield inbounds from the sideline. Smith to the basket. A lot of contact. He's fouled. No, offensive foul. Sherwood takes the charge. Smith, his third foul of the evening. That was certainly not a demonstrative charge call, as you typically see. Sherwood spinning through traffic, no good. Welker on the rebound. Back to Sherwood underneath. Loose ball into the hands of the Hornets. Porter for three. No good. Smith at the rim. 20-point lead for Oakfield. Fitzpatrick from the wing into the hands of Groff. Down the lane line. Up and off the basket's rafters, whatever you want to call that. The iron up top. Stanchion? I don't know what the heck you call that. I guess I should know that terminology. Out of bounds, off Notre Dame, into the hands of the Hornets, thrown out of bounds, tipped by Notre Dame, so Owe will keep it now. The inbound goes to Smith. Here comes Oakfield-Alabama. Groff trying to take the charge. A bit of a flop. And Smith finishes at the rim. Back upward of a 20-point lead and a turnover by Notre Dame. This game remains in control by Owe. Smith, coast to coast, can't get the finish. Warner on the putback, and he's fouled. First free throw from Warner is good. One for two for Aiden Warner. Here comes Jordan Welker. Inside, no good. Yasis on the rebound. Here comes Smith. Braden Smith rejected by Finera. A little bit of an elbow there, but this foul is going to go against the Hornets. Finera up and good on the first attempt. One for two for Notre Dame. Now Smith down the lane line. And loses it out of bounds. Finera to Fitzpatrick inside in the finish. Yasis all the way to the rim. Sherwood rejected him from behind. Courier for three! Hayden! Excuse me, Noah Courier knocks it down. 23-point lead for the Hornets now. Finera. Antonor to Welker. And a foul called against Courier. Crowd growing restless. First free throw missed by Welker. 1 for 2. Kickball. Stay in the hands of the Hornets. Yasis to the rack, no good. Fitzpatrick collects the rebound. Yasis almost tipped it away, but the Irish maintain control. Sherwood at the rim. So the Irish have played the Hornets relatively even here in the third quarter. But they need to go on a run if they hope to work their way back. Welker takes it away. Down the lane, Yasis, his third block of the game, but he stepped out of bounds. No, Welker stepped out. Oakfield will take it. The timeout called. Once again, we'll check with our sponsors here, beginning with Genesee Community College, their open house. Coming up soon, but we'd like to fill you in on their 60-plus affordable academic programs and over 120 scholarships that are available to you to begin your next journey. Genesee, your path today. Also Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Also, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York. Dr. George Vito has over 30 years of experience and strives to deliver the best ankle and foot care in Western New York. Offices in Buffalo, Dunkirk, Angola, Batavia, and the surrounding areas. Ankle and foot centers of Western New York are the physicians to turn to for your podiatry needs. So Oakfield scores in transition. Fanera off the mark on the jumper, and now the Hornets collect the rebound, looking to go quickly again, but Courier's rejected at the rim. Good defense provided by Fanera. Welker into the corner, Sherwood for three, good! Jaden Sherwood knocks it down. Notre Dame refusing to go away here, but still down by near 20. Porter dribbling through traffic. Fanera crashes to the floor. Porter is fouled. And Oakfield will take it underneath. Inbound goes to Aiden Warner. Here's Porter with it out top, guarded closely by Sherwood. Porter gets by him, meets Fitzpatrick at the rim and finishes. Welker, nice bounce pass to Antonor, good pump fake, and he finishes with Yasis on his back. Once again, we'd like to thank another of our sponsors, the Caryville Inn in Oakfield. Join them tonight and every Thursday night for trivia night at the Caryville Inn. Here's Antonor at the line. Good to complete the three-point play. Looks like I may have the score wrong here. No, they're changing it still. They have it at 31-50. They did have it at 30-50 for a moment. We'll see if they change it again. If not, I'll adjust it. Porter dribbles out of bounds. I think we have a discrepancy with the score. And they have increased it to 32, so we are 50-32. See, I'm on the ball. I'm on the ball here tonight. Got a few names wrong, but I've been on the ball with the score. Sherwood to the rim, slapped away, and he's fouled. He'll head to the line for two shots with 2:02 remaining in the third quarter. Looking to cut it to a 16-point Notre Dame deficit. The first. Notre Dame needs to make all its free throws moving forward. Oakfield's committed 16 fouls here in the third quarter. One more, Notre Dame will be in the bonus. Sherwood knocks it down. Notre Dame now trails by 16. Courier to the rim, rejected by Fanera. Oakfield wanted a foul. Hyde to Warner, bounces it into Courier, but a foul call on Antonor. Notre Dame's not going to like that call, because I'm not so sure about it either. Been a well-officiated game tonight, but a few calls I've disagreed with. That happens every night, but doesn't take away from the quality job these officials have done here tonight. We'd also like to thank Main Street Insurance Agency with offices in Attica, Warsaw, and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has competitive quotes on automobile, homeowners, business, life insurance, farm owners, commercial equine liability, and animal full mortality insurance. Also, Notre Dame High School, discover the difference at their open house on February 2nd from 6 to 7:30, 73 Union Street in Batavia, 343-27th 83. And lastly, Rebecca Guzdak, choosing happy is the key. Each office is independently owned and operated, and you can find Rebecca at 5500 Main Street, Suite 108 in Williamsville, 14221. SmileForBeck@kw.com is her email. So we're looking forward to an exciting conclusion here between Notre Dame and Oakfield-Alabama here at Notre Dame High School. Alex Brasky with you on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. A minute and a half remaining here in the third quarter. Notre Dame once trailed by 23. They now trail by 16. And just a bit of reference here is an offensive foul. Charge taken by Jordan Welker as Warner was a bit over-aggressive. And just a bit of a flashback to December 29th, the previous matchup between these two teams. Notre Dame, a 64-55 winner over Oakfield-Alabama. Notre Dame trailed going into the fourth quarter only to outscore Oakfield-Alabama 29-13. So they've stormed back before. We'll see if they can do it again here. 1:20 remaining, 16-point lead for the Hornets. Antonov at the rim, no good. Rebound goes to Hyde. Here comes Oakfield now. Inside a minute to go in the third. Now Oakfield needs a bucket. They've gone through a bit of a dry spell. Nice give and go from Hyde to Pangrazio and back to Hyde. He's fouled. He'll head to the line for 2 shots. Hyde, good on the first. Hyde 1 for 2. But Porter's able to collect the rebound and put it back for 2. 19-point lead now for the Hornets. Fitzpatrick. To Antonor. To Sherwood now. In the lane, right back out to Finera. Stops, pops, no good. Rebound to Groff, a lot of contact and a foul called against the Hornets. It's his third for Pangrazio, and that will send Groff to the line with Notre Dame in the bonus here with 18 seconds left in the third quarter. The Irish need to make their free throws. Groff makes the first. Groff can't make the second. A lot of contact. We'll see who the call goes against. And it's against the Hornets. That will send Antonor to the line. Antonor cannot convert on the free throw. And a few fans in the stands here getting a little bit too aggressive with the officials. Have to watch themselves or they'll soon be removed. 4 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. A foul committed underneath. Scores are 9-5. Oakfield's committed 4 more than the Irish, not necessarily a wide discrepancy. The Tide converts on the one more try. You can't convert on the second opportunity. Groff quickly up to Sherwood. He launches a desperation heave. No good. We'll head to the fourth quarter with Oakfield-Alabama leading by 19 points. Once again, we'd like to thank Casella Waste, our #1 service provider, for all your waste and recycling needs. Are you looking for residential pickup at your house, a dumpster, or roll-off service for your place of business? Call Casella Waste and check out their great rates on local waste removal. Casella is your #1 provider for all your waste and recycling needs, as I said before, and is always putting your waste to work. Call 585-308-0662 today for a quote. Also, Genesee Community College offers 60-plus affordable academic programs and over 120 scholarships for you to begin your next journey. Genesee, your path. Apply for free online. Genesee.edu/apply. Also, Empire Tractor, your local New Holland dealer, selling a full range of tractors and farm equipment. Empire Tractor is also proud to sell Dixie Chopper zero-turn mowers, which is the world's fastest mower, and they are now selling and servicing the Coyote line of tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles. Check out their website, empiretractor.com, or visit in person right in front of the Genesee County Fairgrounds. Also, the Ankle and Foot Centers of Western New York. Dr. George Vito has over 30 years of experience and strives to deliver the best ankle and foot care in Western New York. Ankle and Foot Care Centers of Western New York.com, or call a location nearest you. So here we go, underway in the fourth quarter. Oakfield will begin with possession and a 19-point lead. Smith bounces it into Hyde, but Sherwood took it away in the passing lane. Sherwood stepping through defenders, but he couldn't get the layup. Welker back inside to Sherwood. Another try. No good. Groff on the rebound now. He fades away and converts. Down to a 17-point Oakfield lead. 7:30 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Porter leading the charge for Oakfield now. All the way to the rim. He's fouled. He'll head to the line. Porter 2 for 2 from the line. Back up to a 19-point Hornets lead. It's Patrick to Groff. Hands it off to Welker, guarded closely by Warner. Groff in the lane, over to Sherwood, tries the three. No good. Porter on the rebound. Smith all the way to the rim. And Smith hustles back, tips it away off Notre Dame, and the Hornets will take over possession. What hustle displayed by Braden Smith here tonight. Comes Courier now, trying to step through, but he traveled. Six and a half minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Fanera steps into a three, no good. Sherwood on the rebound. Fitzpatrick for three now, no good. Porter on the rebound. Porter's had a nice game on the boards tonight. Foul as Fanera comes from behind. We'd also like to thank the Caryville Inn. Join them tonight and every Thursday night for Trivia Night. The Caryville Inn, 25 Main Street in Oakfield, serving up delicious food, cold drinks, 585-948-9780 for more information. The Caryville Inn in Oakfield. Porter makes the first. And makes the second. And a timeout has been called by Notre Dame. We'd also like to thank Main Street Insurance Agency. In business for 30 years, Main Street Insurance has office locations in Attica and Warsaw and another location in Bell, Florida. Call them for competitive quotes on auto, home, business, and life insurance. Also, Notre Dame High School, recognized for the 16th consecutive year as your #1 secondary school in Genesee, Wyoming, and Orleans counties. Discover the difference at their open house, February 2nd, from 6 to 7:30. And the power has gone out here at Notre Dame, and it's been restored. Oakfield has been shooting the lights out here tonight, but I didn't know that that was going to be taken so literally. This game also brought to you by Rebecca Guzdek, licensed real estate salesperson for Keller Williams Realty. Choosing happy is the key. Contact Rebecca Guzdek with Keller Williams Realty. Call them today, 716-777-2468 or at smile4beck at kw.com. Back to action here between Notre Dame and Oakfield-Alabama. 6:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Away looking to salt this one away. That one taken away by Oakfield, and it's tipped out of bounds off the Hornets. It will stay with the Irish. Got to give the Notre Dame cheerleaders a shout out. Just notice they're off in the corner. This is a small gymnasium, not much room for them to operate, but they've been loud and proud throughout the night, continuing to cheer on their Irish here inside Reinhardt Gymnasium. So credit to the Notre Dame cheerleaders off to our left side here. Ball flies into the stands. Thankfully, our equipment undisturbed. And we'll resume action with Oakfield maintaining possession. 23-point lead for the Hornets. Smith tried to kick it back out to Courier, but he threw it right to Fanera. But Yasis takes it back. Crashing before goes Porter, a foul called against the Irish. Porter 2 for 2, 5:20 remaining in this fourth quarter. 25-point lead for Oakfield, their largest of the game. Fitzpatrick from the parking lot, no good. Box out from Smith. Now he dives on the floor after it. But the Irish able to come up with the rebound, and now Welker's fouled underneath. A little bit of showmanship from Porter, slapping the backboard there. Welker will head to the line for 2 shots. First free throw converted by Welker. And 2 for 2 cuts it down to a 23-point lead. Courier into Watterson. And a timeout called by Notre Dame. It's Coach Mikey Rapone unsatisfied with his team's effort on that transition defensive possession. And the Hornets can taste it. They lead it by 25. We'll take a quick break on the Batavia News Sports Network. Yelling at him the whole game. Over yourself. Five minutes to go in the fourth. 25-point lead for Oakfield. Sherwood to Antinor on the wing. Into the lane, up and under, and it's good. Bounced into Yasis. Now right back out to Porter. Oakfield will likely look to work the shot clock here in the later stage of this game, but no need to there as Watterson on the putback. Midway through this fourth quarter, and a travel called against the Irish. Porter to Yasis, into the lane. Good pump fake to get Finero off his feet and the finish. 27-point lead for Oakfield. The lead continues to swell here in the fourth quarter. Leaving no doubt in this one are the Hornets. Smith on the other end. Nice bounce pass to Watterson to the basket. Oakfield approaching a 30-point lead. Woodruff for 3. He knocks it down. Notre Dame needed that to keep it respectable. They tried the lob from midcourt to Watterson. He wasn't able to collect it. Goes out of bounds. It will go back to the Irish now with 3:08 remaining. Barry into the game for Groff. Nice bounce pass from Antinor to Barry, and he finishes it. 3-point play opportunity coming up for Bryson Barry. Another rebound for Porter. Closing in on a double-double for sure. Yasis down the lane, no good. Fanera on the rebound. Woodruff going the other way. Into the lane, fading away, no good. Smith on the rebound. Smith to Yasis in the corner. Goes crashing to the floor. Smith stops, pops from the free throw line, no good. Tipped away into the hands of Fitzpatrick. Chased down from behind by Courier, but awareness from Fitzpatrick to maintain possession. Barry on the jump shot. He'll head to the line after an off-ball foul on the floor. Watterson, good hand as he heads to the bench. Good minutes from him tonight. Barry unable to convert on either free throw, and now here come the Hornets before they turn it over. Back the other way. Barry with it. And the Irish turn it over. Here comes Smith. Reverse layup, no good. Courier on the rebound and a foul called on Barry. Excuse me, called on the Courier.
They've been calling it both ways the whole game, and you've been yelling at the official all game. Why don't you just let him do his job? Let him do his job. You're up 24 points, and you haven't stopped yelling the whole game. Let it go.
Barry can't convert the first free throw. Good on the second. Minute and a half remaining. 23-point lead for the Hornets. Courier, step back. Yasis over to Smith from the wing for three. Cherry on top. No doubt left tonight by the Hornets. They lead it by 26. And that's all but gonna do it for the Irish. Panero unable to convert on that. And the Hornets will look to salt away the final minute of play here in the fourth. Smith, another three, no good. Now here comes Notre Dame the other way. Not sure about the three-pointers from Notre Dame, or excuse me, the three-pointers from Oakfield ahead by 26. Now continuing to push the pace. And a good moment here as one of the reserves from Oakfield-Alabama gets a chance. And that's something you do late in the game. Mason Cadeau converting on the layup. And now Notre Dame on the other end. And a bit of chippiness on the rebound with 27 seconds remaining. I think we need to see Oakfield empty the bench here with 27 seconds left. Not sure why we haven't seen that yet. Typically in a 20-plus point game, you'd see that, but not here tonight, I guess, as several starters remain on the floor for Oakfield-Alabama. Faithful enjoying this one as a vengeful win over the host Irish as they take it 75-49. Thank you for joining us
here on the Batavia Daily News Sports Network. My name is Alex Brasky, signing off. We'll see you next time.